today is Tuesday. Not too sure what I want to talk about today, but I do know, number one, Spirit has asked that we slow down, okay? And I think that's because there is some kind of mental confusion, and the urge is there to move forward quickly. Because we have this Virgo full moon coming on the 18th. What's today? 15th? So Friday? I think Friday is the full moon, my dearest. And in Virgo, so a couple things about Virgo. Organization. It's like thinking about what it's going to take. And you already know about the dreams and things, right, that you're wanting to step into. We've been talking about this. The dreams of what is possible, okay? At the same time, letting go of other things. And a lot of us are still dealing with some sort of healing that needs to occur. So although we feel the need, and time is speeding up, okay, too, because we're coming into Aries season, and that is our new year. That is like, let's go, start brand new, a brand new cycle, and that is on the 19th or 20th, and I believe the spring equinox is on the 20th, maybe 21st. Anyways, it happens around the same time. As soon as we start Aries season, that is the spring equinox, and that is a new day, basically. Brand new. And Aries likes to take initiative. Aries is a self-starter. Aries is fiery, passionate. Aries knows what they want. And they don't wait. You know, like, we don't want to wait anymore. Unfortunately, we're still in Pisces season. And because of Jupiter, Neptune, the Sun, and Mercury, there's so much we're still figuring out, healing, spiritually, trying to understand the meaning behind all of this. So with the Virgo full moon, you may feel the need to declutter, reorganize, throw things away. Virgo energy likes things neat, clean, OCD. They like super clean and very detail oriented. So we'll be taking a look at the closer details. Okay, and this is also about value. So we've been talking about value, but this is like, what's real? You know, where are you investing your energy? What looks like the best possibility for you right now? The best thing. Not like, yeah, I could settle for that, or maybe that could go somewhere. No. You want the best thing. Like the best thing you've ever had, the best thing possible, the best thing. And this is knowing your value in that way. Okay? So aside from Spirit saying, I know you want to get going, but I still need you to sit in this energy a bit until you find full understanding. You got to slow down. So it's okay to not rush and jump into the next thing. We don't want to take in any baggage with us into this next phase of our lives. So we need to look at that. Okay? And even though it's painful, and even though it's maybe brings up traumatic, heartbreak feelings or things that we try to hide, maybe this is a time when we have to look at it and we have to let it go. Pisces season, let it go. Walking away. Okay, so this is a reminder. Spirit, and last night I did a reading. I just pull cards randomly throughout the day. Whenever Spirit says, hey, go sit down and pull some cards, that's when I do it. So last night I was pulling cards. And Spirit was saying, I want you to remember why. I want you to sit and think about why. Remember all the conflicts, all the chaos, all the reasons why we're walking away, all the reasons why it can't work, so that we don't have those regretful feelings, so that we have that full understanding of where we're headed and why they can't come with us. Okay, whether it's career, friends, family, lovers, money, whatever it is that you've been walking away from. It could be bad habits, patterns that we've just been repeating. So because we are starting this new soul cycle, new relationships can form. But you have to remember that you don't want to bring in a bunch of crap into something new, you know? So right now we just need to kind of sit in this energy, and it's not easy to do, especially without that need to escape, which is Piscean. So just maybe write a list. I have found that helpful. Write down all the negative things, all the reasons why. That's helpful in relationships too. When you break up with someone, you write down all the bad things so that when you go, why didn't that work out? You can go back and look. It's like, oh yeah. And that's that energy of spirit. Like, hey, I want you to really like ingrain those things in you. So you don't have to go back and forth in your mind or emotionally. You can accept that for what it is and understand like that time is over. That's not coming back. And you know why. So remember why. Because you're getting ready to hop on this train here and go fast. Not yet. Still have to kind of pump the brakes right now. But pretty soon here, by this next weekend, into next week, it's going to be go time. So we just kind of have to sit here right now, unfortunately. Okay, Spirit, what else? The thinking man. Okay, this could be you, or this could be someone entering your life, or just someone that you're dealing with. But the thinking man, we got this the other day, didn't we? It's card number 46, which is my favorite number. And walking away is 27, by the way. So this is like about finding harmony, I feel like. Finding harmony in your own space. The thinking man is very logical. So it's like kind of pulling your emotions out of it. Let's see what else is here. And then I know I read it the other day, but I read these things from the book all the time. And sometimes it's completely different from what I'm getting off of it intuitively. And so then I forget it. My brain doesn't need it anymore. And now I have to reread it, The Thinking Man. But let's see what is... Okay. Angel of Balance. Okay. So we're trying to be logical here. We're balancing and remembering why and balancing our emotions and healing and accepting and all of this that we thought was going to be easy that wasn't. And another thing too is these cycles, because they're closing out now, all of this stuff that's been coming up, I'm realizing, and I hope you are too, a lot of this stuff has nothing to do with the person who was in your life or the situation. It was all about you. It was a reflection of you. It was a mirror of you. And a lot of the stuff that's been coming up is from your childhood, abandonment issues, rejection, just self-worth and feeling not good enough, or feeling like you couldn't cultivate a sense of self-esteem, maybe, at a young age. So anyways, this is finding balance. This is beautiful. Let's read this real quick, The Thinking Man, just to refresh my memory and yours. Let us see here. Male of wisdom or understanding. This could be an older man in your life, like a boss or a dad or an uncle or even an older friend. Someone that is wise. Or maybe this is you coming to an understanding. This card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He's a thoughtful and reflective man. representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now or about to soon arrive. This person will educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuit. So it doesn't have to be a man. Okay, if this is anyone, maybe like a mentor, or just someone that sheds light on some things, or is just there for you to gain understanding, like a father figure, or a mentor, a teacher, and it could be a woman. It doesn't have to be a man. And then angel of balance, being centered and self-honoring in your choices, right? We really want to honor ourselves, and that makes a lot of sense here. This loving presence holds a pitcher of light liquid in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Okay, so this is a really good energy. This is a really finding balance between your past and your future. Accepting your past. I know I say it all the time and it comes through all the time, but it's really a lengthy process of healing. And right when you think it's done, it's not. And when you think you've healed everything from your childhood, you haven't. It comes back up. Or a different aspect of it comes up. Or it shows itself in a new way now in your life. The same issue, but a new way. Does that make sense? Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you into the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. This reminds me about health. So these health cards have been coming out too, and that's big for Virgo energy. Health, new diets, new exercise regimen, yoga. You could just be getting a lot more serious about your health. Health issues can arise, which trigger that. But just pay attention to those themes. Yes. Wisdom of the Oracle. I had this out to remind me. This is a Virgo full moon card. And it says, can you read it? You are good enough. I feel like I can't get it to focus. You are good enough. Anyways, full moon in Virgo. And Virgo energy is very pure, okay? And we're getting so much psychic downloads, you don't even realize that you're getting them. It just comes in like little thoughts like, oh, you know what? And it could be something really profound, and you just think you thought it up. You didn't think that up. That was given to you through your crown chakra. Okay, I just think of Mother Gaia. Look at this woman here. Okay, and Virgo is about the Virgin. Shh. It's just this very holy feminine energy I'm getting off this card, and just like tapping into Mother Nature. Spend time outside. Tell us about the collective spirit for this week, or just today. Here it is. Unfinished Symphony keeps coming out. And we have Between Worlds on the bottom. So this is definitely about finding balance, about what we're leaving behind and what we want to move towards. And because Spirit is forcing us to slow down right now, we can't jump into something new. You can't. Even if you try to, physically, emotionally, you will be held back because you're not supposed to. Truth be told, and Between Worlds. See, it was on the bottom and it came out anyways. It really wanted to come out. So this is about being in a place where we're leaving behind darkness. We're heading into this colorful place here, especially with Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces. This is like color, creativity, beauty, finding harmony. What makes you happy? What are you stepping into? And truth be told, I read that one a lot, but I feel like I need to read it again because, and now we have mending on the bottom. See, so this is about that healing that we don't want to ignore. Truth be told, honesty, I already knew that. We already knew that, obviously, right? Truth be told, but we knew it was about being honest, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial. That's been the case. The willingness to be transparent and clarity of communication. So this is not beating around the bush with people. This is just really being honest about how you feel, what your concerns are moving forward, what you're letting go of. So for those who are like trying to start new relationships or new careers or jump into new friend cycles or whatever, it's really important that you be honest about your healing and that whole process, because it's not fair to you or anyone else to step into your life when maybe you're emotionally in turmoil or heartbroken or feeling a sense of concern or dread or angst. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't try to jump into anything new. It's just like being logical about where you are. This is like accepting, being honest with yourself, coming out of denial. This thing from the past not coming back. It's not coming back. It's not gonna wise up and realize. It's not going to do what you want. It's not going to change to fit your life and your needs and your expectations. This thing that you're leaving behind needs to be left behind. So you have to let go of that now. We've been doing that, but I think it feels more real now. It's not just, okay, yeah, that can't work, letting it go, whatever. It's like letting go of the possibility, letting go of the hope that you had, that, and this happens in a lot of relationships. When a woman tries to change a man, or a man tries to change a woman, they're not really changing anything, really. They're just saying, like, my expectations are higher, you need to get on my level. And the hope is, deep down, subconsciously, or whether you know it or not, the hope is that when you ask someone to shift something for you, the hope is that they would find you good enough, worthy of creating that change in themselves. Like, don't you think I'm good enough? You know, don't you think I'm worth you coming in and shifting that for me? And I'm not an advocate of people who say, like, well, you shouldn't have to change for anybody. You should just be who you are and that's it. Accept yourself for who you are. No, that's crap. Sorry, that's complete BS. Because you can change yourself in any moment. And yeah, if they're like, change your hair, change the music you listen to, and dumb stuff like that, no, I'm talking about leveling you up, which is what the divine feminine has been doing for a very long time for the masculine. The divine feminine has been in her heart, isolated, doing the work, while the masculine is, who knows, completely in denial, thinking his way is correct. The point is, and this is not about male, female. This is about the divine masculine and feminine within. Some of you males may be the divine feminine. Some of you females are masculine, you know, and some men are feminine. It doesn't matter. It's who you are in the soul cycle. Okay, so the point is, someone could always change for the better. Obviously, you don't want to be pushy or narcissistic or like, I like your hair is short, or like, why don't you do this? I'm not talking about those kind of females or males even. I'm talking about when someone comes into your life and they're amazing and they need you to be on their level. You either get with it or you accept the fact that you can't and you back off, right? Because you can't pretend if you're really not willing to put in the work. If you pretend for any period of time that like, oh yeah, one day, or like, yeah, I'm working on myself, and you're not, like, this is about getting real. So for those divine feminines who've been waiting, hoping for a divine masculine to waltz in, or their divine masculine counterpart, twin flame, to level up, it's time to let that go now for good, permanent, because any little glimmer of hope that you hold on to, it's gonna rip you apart. This shift that's coming in requires full 100% all-in energy. You can't be thinking about something else, hoping one day, leaving that door open so that they can come in when they're ready. This is about you. And some of you masculines will identify with the divine feminine energy. You know, and some of you females won't. You won't know what the hell I'm talking about because maybe you're not in the divine feminine energy. But many of you do know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is like, what can you do for yourself? Stop putting it on the back burner. Stop hoping one day that it'll come back to you, that career choice you had 10 years ago, you could still do that now, that kind of thing. No. This is about you getting that new, finding your new life. And many of us, most of us, already know what that is and how it feels to us and what we want it to look like. Starfish spirit, be open to the infinite possibilities. I love it. Number 59. 59. Hello. Hello down there. And peacock spirit, let it shine. Number 46. Is this for me? 2 46s? Let it shine. Wow. Look at this beautiful card. This is really about being yourself authentically. Who cares if nobody likes you right now? Someone will, you know? Someone's going to see that shine in you and they're going to go, oh, you're what I've always wanted. A divine masculine or divine feminine who knows who they are, who is leveled up already, who's done the work, you know? And there's always work to be done. There's always going to be more healing. There's always going to be more triggers that bring up stuff because we're closing out karmic cycles in this lifetime. We came here to do it. We want to be done with karma and start brand new. Okay? Be careful the people you let around you right now because they could really weigh you down. 3 of Swords. So this is a heartbreak energy that some people are still feeling because it's real and it's raw and you can't run from it. The Chariot. Cancer. Some of you are moving towards a new energy. Or this could be a Cancer in your life. This is about moving in a new direction. Finding a new path. And moving forward, the Chariot is quick. The Chariot is a fast card. What else, Spirit, for the collective? We got to get going here. 25. Knight of Swords. Something comes in fast and it changes fast. And with that Chariot, oh yeah. I think this is just what Spirit was saying. This is just like, hey, I knew you want to move forward fast. And you will be. You will be. You're going to take off here in about a week or so. But for now, don't try to push and jump into that, because a lot of you will be feeling it already. Like, I gotta get going. And then you don't, because Spirit is saying, remember this? You can't ignore that it's there. And a lot of it is just accepting the fact that the things you wanted or the manifestation you were trying to create isn't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So for those that were really waiting for years and years and really trying to manifest something for longer than they can remember, that's the pain. It's not the person. It's not the job. It's the manifestation you cultivated karmically for years and years and drew it into yourself and on a soul level that you're realizing is not going to happen. That's the pain. It's not connected to anything else. It's your soul's longing for the manifestation you thought was possible that you're realizing is no longer possible. That's the pain. Justice is here. This is karmic justice, okay? This is about balance. This is about legal stuff for some of you. Decisions being made, contracts, marriage. This is about getting justice on a soul level. You could be getting served karmically, positively or negatively, however you choose to look at it. But ultimately, karma is just paying your dues for decisions you've made, or sometimes being rewarded for decisions you've made. And it's a good thing. Page of Pentacles. So there's new opportunities coming in, okay? We know that, we feel that, we understand it, even though you don't see them yet. We're in this phase of just accepting that this Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces is going to bring in with the sun for these last few days, these opportunities, these blessings, okay? And then especially when Jupiter conjuncts Neptune, April 12th, around that area, we're moving into it now, but about 2 weeks, especially 2 weeks on both sides is good. This is about new blessings, new opportunities. Be open to them. And you can't be open to them if you're looking at this manifestation that can't happen. And it's hard, but we have to let it go. Something is rushing in here. Someone new could be coming into your life, or you could just be wanting to jump forward straight into something. Okay, we have Cancer energy, Libra energy. Anything else, Spirit, for the collective? Advice for the collective, please. Let's get some advice. It's like, look forward to these new opportunities. Accept this for what it is and try to just find balance and peace in this. Find peace in this. So the advice is the Scorpio card, Death card, letting go. This is endings, death, and rebirth. So this is a transformation, major transformation. This is the closing out of the past soul cycle and in a brand new one coming in. So Spirit is saying, let this end. That's the advice. Let it end. Let it die. You have to let it die. Okay? The hope for the manifestation. Because we've got a lot of good things coming in. Be open to these infinite possibilities. Okay? These opportunities, they may seem small at first, but it could change your life completely. Stay authentic in your energy. Shine who you truly are. Don't try to be what someone else wants you to be or what a job requires you to be. Go where you are in alignment with your mission. Remember, that's what this year is about. Lining up with your mission, your life's purpose, what feels good to you in here. Not what the world wants you to do, not because you need more money. What is going to make you happy? and drive you through passion alone. The money will come. The relationships will come. You let this light shine through your passion, through your open heart. That's when it comes in. You know I'm right too. Okay, we hit 30 minutes. I can't do a short video. I did it a few days, and then now it's like there's just too much energy happening. Okay, bye. Love you guys.